So I was going through a sort of a YouTube rabbit hole the other day, and I started seeing tons and tons of motivational videos. You've probably seen these on YouTube where there's this incredible speech being made, and there's some really inspiring orchestral like trailer epic music playing behind it, and it just really gets you revved up. And of course the message is always work hard, get back into your get into your office, get into your studio, get back into the gym, and you got to just push and blah 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 blah. And it's always really really encouraging. And you watch some of these videos and just any speech actually about how to succeed just in life in general, they're really really encouraging and they're really energetic, and I absolutely think there's a lot of value to them. But there's one thing that I don't hear being said in almost any of those videos, and really not at all online, and anybody who's trying to be motivating, kind of a motivating force as I am here on this channel. And I do have to say I apologize, because it's been something that I've been sort of guilty of too, that most of the videos I put out are just like, work, go, come on, you can do it. Which I know, maybe you find motivational and encouraging, but that's only half of the story. And I think that it's really, you got to be honest and understand that there is another side of success that is not just waking up every single day and just working all the time and just doing this consistently like a robot and having no human emotion, just like, I don't care, I'm relentless, I'm a machine. That seems like nice, and it's kind of like this sort of warlike determination, which is really really good. I don't want to discount that, but that doesn't come without the yang, right? There's a yin, there's a yang. I don't know, one of those is probably more the softer kind of relaxed one, but whatever one, you got to also give yourself downtime, rest, time away from your studio. Stop listening to music, stop listening to your tracks. Go watch a really great movie and get lost in it. Go for a walk for an hour or two and just do some active meditation while you're walking. Go take a nap. I mean, go have a life. Okay, that's definitely one of those things that I don't see when people are talking about how they succeeded. Yes, they were probably hitting it, going crazy, 110% all the time. And there definitely is a part of that you really do have to do. But I can tell you, if you just do everything like in that mode, like that's the only mode when you're just like, okay, I'm going to succeed. I'm just telling you, you're going to hit burnout. You're going to completely sputter out. You're going to lose that motivation. It's going to just fall on the floor. And you didn't really pace yourself, especially if you're kind of new to this sort of idea of you want to become your own boss, you want to build up your catalog, you want to build up your passive income. And up until this point, maybe you've just had a day job where, you do a lot of hard work between 9 to 5 or whatever your work hours are. And then when you get home, you kind of take that time to just chill. Or now you're obviously doing some music work and trying to build up your catalog on the side. So I know you're working 2 or 3 jobs, and it's pretty incredible actually. And it's commendable, the hustle that you're putting into it. But you also got to realize that I take breaks. Like I take time off. I take a day off here and there. Even throughout the day, like I will go take a nap when I'm feeling just overwhelmed and like, oh, I'm hitting a wall. And you got to get used to not giving yourself grief for that, right? There's nothing wrong with taking a break and just relaxing and going and enjoying your life. And like the world is not music licensing, okay? That can be your craft, that can be your profession, that can be where your passion is. But you need to have balance. I really do believe this. You got to get away from this stuff once in a while, whatever it is that works for your schedule and your sort of pacing. Some people, they can go, hard at it for 3 weeks and just like no breaks, just go. But then they need to take a week off and just, all right, I need to just, rest. I have a couple of friends that are like that. They have these energy spurts and they go crazy for a couple of weeks and then they just like wear it out, and it's just like their body needs to just unwind, decompress, kind of get its energy back so you can come back and do it again. And that's cool. I'm not necessarily like that. I'm kind of more the type that I like to take maybe a little break here and there along the way. Like I don't want to go 3 weeks crazy, 1 week doing nothing. I feel like I get a little bit nuts. Even just taking one full day off is kind of challenging for me, even though I push myself to do that once in a while. But I like to just throughout the day take a couple of hours here and there, enjoy my life, go take a walk, go do something nice, go hang out with a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like actually just have a life that's not just stuck here in my studio looking at my computer screen, working on music. It's just, you're going to drive yourself crazy if this is your entire existence, okay? So it's counterintuitive because you think that like, well, no, I just need to spend more time making music and that'll make me more successful. It's like, yes, but if you don't have balance and you don't have sort of a consistent way of progressing forward, you will hit a wall and you will burn out, and then you'll probably just sit around for a couple of days not knowing how to get back on the horse. And I trust me, the reason why I know this, because I've obviously faced this, but now coaching and managing so many producers, it's so common. You know, it's sad, but it's one of the most common things that happens. Is people are like, all right, I'm ready. Let's go, Jesse. I'm good. They're so excited. Their energy's up on a 10. They're like, da, 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 da. 2 or 3 months later, it's da, 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 da. And then 6 months later, it's like, da. 2 months later, and I get like one notification from them or one track every couple of months. And it's just all that energy is just gone, completely gone. Okay. So this is the common thing. This is what most people do, okay? So if you don't want to be like most people and feel that burnout and lose energy and lose motivation and not do it, pace yourself, okay? I know you're excited. I know you're determined. I know you're ready to go. It's a marathon. It's not a sprint, okay? There is no such thing as, let me just crank out in the next 6 months and then I'll have a career. Doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. You have to consistently find a schedule, find a way that works for you. Always be giving yourself those breaks to be able to maintain your motivation in the long run. That's what it's really going to take. Now, everybody's different though. So like I said, you got to kind of experiment with what works for you. How much can you actually put in before you hit that wall? And when you hit that wall, cool, I hit a wall. Walk away from your licensing business. Walk away from your studio. Walk away from your DAW. Just relax. Read a book. Chill out. Give yourself a little bit of time off. Rejuvenate yourself, re-energize yourself. That's why I think like, getting into a good book or watching a really, captivating movie or something and kind of reinvigorating your love for whatever it is you want to do. Or if you have hobbies, you want to go exercise or whatever it is, go take a vacation, go travel, even if it's like a little day trip in your city, go explore something new in your city. Just have a balanced life so that you have that energy to come back and give more to your licensing career afterwards. So it's just something that I've noticed, and I think it's something that's worth pointing out for you guys, especially, going into this business is definitely exciting, but it's also a marathon that you got to pace yourself, okay? So if you're really, really excited about it and you feel like there's nothing that can get me down, I would even encourage you to, even in these early stages where you're completely on fire, give yourself a sort of like, hey, I will hit a wall, and that's okay when I do. I got to figure out how to pace myself. This doesn't have to happen overnight. This doesn't have to happen in a couple of months. This is a long-term, multi-year, possibly multi-decade career for me. Does it really matter if, I go 3,000% in the first week? No. What matters is that whatever my enthusiasm is now is matched in 3 years. I'm still working as hard as I am now in 3 years. That's really what the name of the game is. And so my whole point here of being doing the videos that I'm doing, and I'm kind of doing these, bi-weekly sort of videos, is just sort of helping you to stay paced, right? To like keep you going along, keep you motivated, keep you encouraged, to know that obviously you're not alone. There's a lot of other producers that are also trying to do this. And so it's definitely attainable, it's definitely achievable, but very few people will succeed in the long run. It's just, I think a lot of it has to do with this fact. So anyways, I'm ranting at this point, I'm repeating myself. Thank you so much. If you found this useful and motivational, please leave a like and please subscribe if you haven't already done so.